Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit of an old school throwback video. We're doing a get ready with me vid. We're at the start of a new season, autumn. So yeah, it should be a really fun video just to sit down, have a chat, show you everything I'm loving in terms of skincare, what I like to do for makeup, and some really exciting new bits in my wardrobe as well. I'll also be styling my hair in this video. Before I forget, I've got a really cool new tool that I want to show you. Before we jump straight into makeup, I'm of course going to talk to you about skincare. As you guys know, I am a Neutrogena Hydro Boost ambassador, which I've very proudly done for I think almost a year now. Now that autumn is here and the weather is getting a little bit colder, I'm switching up my skincare routine, so I'm going to show you what I'm using at the moment. So this is my everyday moisturizer in general. You guys will probably have seen it before. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. It's a super lightweight water jelly which instantly hydrates, plumps, disappears into skin, leaving no residue. It's oil free like the entire range, which is perfect for my skin type, which is combination dehydrated. So thirsty, but also a little bit oily in areas. So it's a little bit temperamental. That's why I love this range so much. Now that it is getting a bit colder, I'm going to be switching up my everyday cream into, and I've got a brand new box of it here, the gel cream version. These products are super similar in the sense that they do exactly the same thing, but it's just this one is designed more for dry skin types, and then this one is for the combination skin types. Still need the hydration because, as you can see, hydration is key in this range. I've loved this range for the longest time. I was actually a huge fan when they approached me to be an ambassador for them, so it's just a dream working with them this year. As you see, the texture on the gel cream is that little bit thicker and more opaque than the water one that I just showed you. Well, let me just get them both up for comparison. The water cream is just a little bit more translucent on the skin, and then the gel cream, it's whiter and it has more opacity, and it does feel like a little bit of a richer formulation, but both of them just melt beautifully into skin, giving immediate hydration. This whole range is formulated with purified hyaluronic acid, which is my ultimate skincare hero ingredient. And what's really lovely about the Hydro Boost range is they really focus on maintaining the health of the skin barrier, and the skin barrier is what's going to decide how healthy and how nice your skin feels. If your skin barrier is weakened, then that's what's going to cause inflammation, tightness, sometimes redness, even acne sometimes when the skin barrier is damaged. So with it coming into the colder months, I think it's really important that I keep my skin barrier nourished. That's why I'm upping the ante a little bit and going from my water gel right over to the gel cream, which is a little bit of a richer formulation, just to make sure my skin is taken care of through the seasonal changes. Because oh my god, when the seasons do change and that wind picks up in the UK, my skin really screams out. So I just want to make sure I'm really protected, and that's what the Hydro Boost range does. It just really nourishes the top layer of skin, makes sure it's supple and hydrated, so it feels like it's protected and it's not irritated. So before I go with my moisturizer, I'm of course going to use the serum. Today I'm going to use my well-loved, as you can see, Hydro Boost capsule in serum. This works along the same lines as the other face creams that I just showed you. It's chock full of hyaluronic acid. The capsules have vitamin E in them, which means it's going to really help with that all day long glow. It's just a lovely, beautiful formula. Skin feels like instantly refreshed when you put it on, and it just melts in. And again, it's working with botanical trehalose as well, which is just a really nice natural hydrator. Perfect complement to the hyaluronic acid, which we love, and then the vitamin E. And that combination just really leaves the skin just feeling so supple and nourished. And then when I go in with my second layer, which is going to be the gel cream today, all these products are fantastic under makeup, by the way. Rub that in. It's just melting into my skin instantly. Oh, I actually almost forgot my eye cream, guys. Normally I put on my eye cream first, just so the area is covered and then I'm not getting too much of the face cream onto the eye, but I'll just do that now. So to stick with the theme, and obviously these products all work really well together, I'm just going to be using my Hydro Boost eye cream. This is the Awakening eye cream. They also have an eye gel, so again, similar to the water gel texture versus the gel cream texture. This one is just a little bit richer, and I really find that my eye area is the first thing on my face to get dehydrated, so I like to make sure my eye cream is like not too rich but nourishing enough. I do understand how hard it is if you have dehydrated skin to want to put all those oils on your face and like have really rich textures in your skincare routine, but honestly guys, the minute I switched over to oil-free regime, my skin has just never been better. Like, it's no longer sluggish, the turnover's better, and just finding products that can give you that hydration without the oil which is not needed. It's a game changer, honestly. So do check them out if you need that hydration, but oil breaks you out, or you're a little bit of a combi skin type. So we're gonna move on to makeup now. Of course, I am linking everything I'm talking about down below. Also, all of the Neutrogena products are available at Boots as their main UK retailer. And I think today for my makeup, I'm gonna go for something like really fresh. I'm gonna keep the glow on my skin. I'm gonna switch the color palette up so it's a little bit more autumnal. So maybe some like plums or like burnt reds on the eye, and then like a really nice rosy lip, but something that's a little bit like of a burny red undertone maybe. I've also got a brand new eyebrow pencil to show you and a new hair tool as well. So let's move on to the makeup. So I'm gonna put on my SPF today. If I don't have my SPF in my skincare, I always get it somewhere in my makeup. So today I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. It's a silicone free primer. It's got factor 30 in it, so that's going to give me all my SPF needs, as well as just being a really nice base for long lasting makeup. I don't tend to wear primers in the summer unless I'm doing a really full makeup look, but I tend to feel like primers are best used in the colder months when my skin gets a little bit more irritated and it needs that extra layer to like hold the makeup in place, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna keep the base really natural. I'm gonna stick with one of my favorite brands, makeup brands, Laura Mercier, and this is their tinted moisturizer. If you are a fan, you might have seen recently that they changed all the branding and packaging, and I think it looks lovely now. It's so cool, very minimalist. And this, I didn't used to love this product, but they've actually put a tiny bit more pigment in it now, and I do like it. So I'm wearing shade 2N Nude. I'm gonna get a little bit more of my coverage from my concealer when I put that on. So my skin's not bad at the moment. I've just got a few spots here and there, and maybe like some redness on my nose, which I normally have. So I'm just gonna put a really nice light wash of color on top, and then I'm gonna do coverage using a concealer, which is usually how I tend to do my makeup anyway. Like, I'm not a fan of wearing foundation, like a proper base, unless I'm doing like a big filming job or I'm going out for the night or I've got a special event or something. For under eyes, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Longwear Concealer. This one has a little bit of a pinky undertone, which I find is really nice if you've got like a little bit of darkness under the eyes, because it's just going to counteract that as opposed to like a yellow one. Then I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Concealer. This is the Flex Concealer. I'm going to use that on any spots I have. I actually went for a facial the other day, and it was the most expensive facial I have ever had in my life. It was £210 and I can't honestly say it was the best facial I've ever had either. I wanted to try somewhere new, and I'd heard few good things from other bloggers about this place, but honestly it's left me with like these crazy outbreaks here. They were supposed to be like extractions done. They always say, you know, get a professional to do your extractions, don't do them yourself, you'll end up scarring and marking your face. And honestly, like, I honestly feel like I could have done a better job. You should always expect a little bit of redness after facials, because at the end of the day, if they are doing extractions, then you can like get like marks from where the spots come out. No, this is too much. Just shows you that just because it's the most expensive doesn't mean it's necessarily the best. Alright, so I'm going to bronze up now, and to do that I'm going to use my well-loved Hourglass Ambient Lighting Nude Bronze Light. It's just such a beautiful bronzer. I find myself reaching for this as we go into the autumn months because it's a little bit more of a subtle shade to the deeper bronzers that I own, and it's just got the most fantastic glow. And although it's a powder, it really doesn't feel like one on the skin. It gives the skin the most beautiful finish, keeping the glow alive. That's nice and bronzed. Before I move on to my eye makeup, I am just going to set what I've done, and to do that I'm going to use this rather beautiful powder from Laura Mercier. I'm using a lot of Laura Mercier today. This is her translucent glow powder, so it's like her classic cult translucent powder, but it has a teensy bit of a glow as well, which I love. I'm actually going out for dinner tonight, so I want this makeup look to last. And the thing I love about the glow powder as well, normally I just put powder on my T-zone where I get a bit oily and I want the makeup to set properly, but with this one I put it all over because the finish is just so gorgeous. Let's give this a whirl, guys. I'm a huge Benefit brow fan. I've used their products for years. I used the Benefit I think it's micro needle pen in shade 4 for years. It's like a really thin nib, so it's really nice for like getting all those hairs. But they just launched this product. It's the microfilling pen. So I'm gonna give it a go. It says 3 different lengths of pen tip. Clean, controlled, defined lines, 24-hour pigment. Got a rather impressive before and after on the back there, you'll see. So let's give it a shot. Light brown. I actually prefer dark brown, but we'll see how it comes out. Oh, it's like a felt tip. Look at this. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get on, guys. I don't know. Well, I mean, I can't see the strokes, but I can see that it's filling in my brows. I can definitely see a difference. I want to see the strokes though. I quite like it, but I can't actually see where the product is. I mean, it looks good. I literally, I'm waiting for these like hair strokes and I can't see them. But do you know what? I think it's all just merging into one. I don't hate it though. Do you know what? This could actually be really good for my soap brows because I love my soap brows. But I find it's really, really temperamental with a lot of crayon brow products. It just kind of melts it away. So this is like a liquid that dries on in like a semi-permanent state. So it'll be interesting to see when I put my soap brows on to hold it in place how much of the product budges. Good job, Benefit. You haven't let me down yet. Okay, so next up I'm going to use my soap brows. I actually upgraded to the permanent brush. I think I've shown this before on YouTube, but it's much better than the little wooden spoolie that it comes with, which I thought was absolute naff. So I'm just going to set the brows and hope that this Benefit 24-hour microfilling product does not budge. Oh my god, it looks like it's staying. How exciting. Oh my gosh, it's not moving, guys. This is so good. It's literally not budged an inch. That is amazing. Amazing. Finally, I found a brow product that doesn't budge with soap brows. I'm so happy. If anyone's like having a bit of issues with their soap brows, I was a little bit like that when I first started. I didn't really know if I was doing it right, but what I found is you just really need to not be scared and just go for it and get that wax through the brow. Otherwise, your results are always going to be half-assed. So for the eye today, I'm going to use a mix of Nars shadows, I think. Nars have like super pigmented shadows. I tend to shy away from them a little bit more in the summer months just because they are really full on. Even the lighter shades are full on and they can be quite powdery. But I don't hate a powdery eye in like the colder months for some reason. Today I'm going to use this product first. It's the Kari eyeshadow, part of the Dual Intensity eyeshadow range. And I'm just going to use my finger because keep it simple. This is like just a kind of base colour. So really pretty dusky like pinky rose shade. Now I want to keep this eye look really wearable for daytime, so I'm not going to do a lot more than that, but I think this colour is actually really wearable for daytime. It's super autumnal and it is quite strong, but when you blend it in enough, I do feel like it's just a really nice subtle wash and it can look quite daytime as well as, you know, you could wear it out to the evening, put on a bit of eyeliner afterwards. The shade that I'm going to enhance that eye with is actually New York by Nars. It looks quite brown on screen, but it has definitely like a brick red undertone, which I love. So I'm just going to use like a fluffy brush, just work it in here, just to give it a little bit of definition, like so. Subtle wash, you know, nothing crazy. Now I'm just gonna run it underneath. I'm not gonna add any extra pigment in, just what's left on the brush, like that. So I was thinking about using like my favorite brown liner on this, which I think would look really nice if it was more of a nighttime look, because I would like rim the waterline and then wing it out a little bit and smudge it in. But to keep this a little bit more casual but still give the eyes more definition, I'm going to use one of these Laura Mercier CAVIAR eye sticks. Now I love these products. I've got like 20 different shades. My favorite shades that she does are like the burnt bronzes, the coppers, like anything that's like earthy and metallic, but with a little like of a bronzy like undertone to it. So today I'm going to use Burnished bronze, and it definitely has a little bit of a pinky undertone to it, even though it is a bronze shade, and that's why I think it will go really nicely with the colours that I've already added. And I'm just adding that to the outer edges and then smudging it into the middle. I'm going to take my concealer brush and kind of clean up the underneath there. Guys, it is honestly like mascara season right now. There have been seen so many new mascara launches. I don't even know where to begin. The one that's getting a lot of attention from me right now is the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. You guessed it, look at that copper lid. And this really is a mascara to get excited about, guys. It had a wait list of like 50,000 people. The way the brush is designed is actually so cool. It's like got a dip in the middle where it holds all the product. That's where you apply and then you flip it, and it's got these combs here which you can pull it through. But I would tell you right now, when you get this product, definitely get rid of the excess. It's easy to build it up, so you don't want to go in like too thick too soon, if you know what I mean. So I'm just removing the excess there. I really want her to bring it out in brown because I actually prefer to wear brown on a day-to-day. Please bring it out in brown, Charlotte. There you go, that's a little side by side right there. I don't know, but I always love how the second set of lashes come out when there's less product. The first set of lashes is always a little bit too much, and then the second one I'm like, oh yeah, okay, now I'm vibing, now we're vibing. I'm not gonna do the bottom lashes because I think it's gonna be too much for a daytime look. Okay, so lips today, I'm gonna do Love Trap Lip Liner by Charlotte Tilbury. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use one of my favourite autumn lipstick shades ever, and that's by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Rosewood Matte Lipstick. It looks great like as a full-on lipstick, or it looks really, really lovely as like a really gentle stain. So you can build it up if you want a more full-on look, but I usually start quite gently, just kind of like smudge it in so it's not too strong, you know. Lovely. Okay, let's move on to hair. I did wash my hair a few hours ago now, and it's all wet through the mid-lengths and ends still, even though the top's dry, so I'm just gonna blast that off with a hairdryer, and then I'm gonna use a brand new tool that GHD just sent me called the GHD Rise Volumizing Hot Brush. I've got it here, I just plugged it in. It actually looks like one of their curling irons, to be honest, apart from the little bristles along here, and it's supposed to just give your hair smooth, sleek volume, so it's not actually a straightener, it's like a hot brush, but it doesn't really like any of the hot brush tools I've ever used before. So I'm really keen to see how it works and if I enjoy using it and what sort of results I get. But before we use it, I'm just gonna blow dry and take the majority of the wetness out of my hair. Just a bit of heat protection. So I've just blasted my hair, put it half up, and I'm gonna start with the lower sections. I'm gonna say wrap it and then pull it through. It's quite hard to do that. I thought it was going to give me a blow dry. It's just like straightening my hair, but like only a little bit. So what I'm basically doing is brushing it with the heat brush just to kind of smooth it out. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting very hot in my hand. And then I'm just gonna finish the end, like with a little wraparound, like that. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to tong my hair, which you could totally do with this. Alright, so this area I'm gonna do lifting. I think I got the gist of it. I think I did it, guys. It's a bit of an odd technique to get a bouncy blow dry. I feel like we got there in the end. Let's move to the outfit. Okay, so summer is over. I'm very sad, packing away all my dresses, my short dresses, my bikinis. But I have started to populate the rail with some new in bits for autumn as well. Just picked up these really cool Levi jeans. They were a bargain. I've been after a straight leg style like this for a while. They're the ribcage ones, and they were reduced from 99 to 42, so I will link them down below. I also invested in some beautiful knitwear from one of my favourite sustainable French brands, Cézanne. So I think I'm going to wear one of these today because generally in autumn my staple outfit is like a really nice jean, a really cute piece of knitwear, and then if I'm going out like a wool blazer or something like that, and then maybe some like chunky trainers or boots. So that's kind of the look that I'm going to put together today, and I think it's either going to be black knit with camel blazer or pink knit with black blazer. So this is basically a really good example of an everyday outfit for me. It's just quite a neutral colour palette. Chunky boots or trainers. I've gone for boots today. Really good fitted pair of Levi's. I don't wear skinnies anymore, but I love the straight legs, but I love these ribcage ones because they come up really high and they're actually very close on the butt as well, which I like. And then this Cezanne knitwear is just gorgeous. I've unbuttoned it a little bit so you can see my necklaces as well. And the thing I love about Cezanne is they make knitwear like sexy. So French and just chic. I love it as a brand. And then my classic And Other Stories camel wool blazer on top. This is a staple of my autumn winter wardrobe every single year. I put hoodies under this. Basically goes well with everything. And it just adds a bit of colour into my look as well. But it's still like a really nice autumnal shade. For every day I'm usually using a big tote bag. One like this that I recently got is great because it fits my gym kit, a makeup bag, a laptop charger, everything I need for my everyday when I'm working, or if I'm traveling, it's also a great carry-on as well. So love this. I actually have an unboxing of this on another video if you wanted to check it out. I'll leave it down below. So yeah, that is my autumn winter get ready with me, including skin, makeup, hair, and a classic everyday outfit, something that I would choose. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and you're looking forward to autumn and everything it brings with this wonderful season. If you've got any questions about anything I mentioned, please always leave them down below. And again, thank you so much for watching and engaging and liking and subscribing. It means the world to me. And I'll see you back here on my channel really, really soon. Bye for now.